My man, Asmongold is in a little bit of a pickle. He had opinions and he voiced them on Twitch. It is not allowed, it is forbidden. Let's see, what exactly did he say that is dangerous? Doesn't create a safe space.
Do you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a...
Oh la la, heavy topic. Heavy topic, you can't talk about it. You just pay taxes. You just shut the fuck up and pay taxes. Let the government deal with the big brain things. You just can't talk about these issues.
Group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law.
Oh my god! How can you have these opinions? Asmongold, you're not allowed. It is forbidden.
Right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking...
You must! It is imperative. You cannot say this, Asmongold. What is wrong with... No, seriously. I thought you can be better, Asmongold. You should apologize for it. Oh, never mind, he did. How long did it take, though? 11 hours ago, and this was 16 hours ago. 5 hours and the apology happened. The remorse hit him. Apparently, other content creators were asking for his ban. Again, you must cleanse Twitch of wrong thinking. How can you say this? It is verboten. Nein, nicht. My favorite take is that there was a parody account from Hassan Piker that also asked for Asmongold to be banned, and people thought it's Hassan. And I'm like, no, I don't think it's Hassan. Hassan had a literal terrorist on his stream. Hassan will shut the fuck up about this because he knows that he doesn't want to bring attention to his channel because he is also the violator. A lot of violators on Twitch. This is what happens when you have takes, when you have opinions. Like, you're not allowed. Especially in America. Like, come on.
River when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck.
You must. Now, why would Asmongold say such an awful thing? Why would he not care? I genuinely don't know. And I do not want to engage with such heavy topics. Like, as I said, I just want to pay my taxes so that the government can think for me. In the meantime, I like to watch political children's show. It's on YouTube. Al Jazeera, 14.7 million subscribers. Let's see what it's about.
Will begin. This is children's broadcasting as produced by Hamas-run television in Gaza. But don't be fooled by the colourful scenery. Instead
Look how beautiful it is. Vibrant culture, Asmongold. Vibrant culture. Maybe you can learn something to stop being such a bigot.
Songs and stories, the show serves up political ideology disguised as cuddly animals. The latest character to join the programme is Asud the rabbit, and he comes with a backstory. The young viewers are told that Asud entered Gaza from Egypt after Hamas knocked down the border wall in...
Way to go, Asud! Way to go! Visit the pyramids, break the blockade. I like this channel.
January.
Tells me about Asud.
Wooden key he wears round his neck, he says, is the key of return to reclaim Jerusalem from the Zionists.
Powerful item! You like this, Hassan Piker? Is this what we watch? See? This washes the bigotry. It creates understanding, bridges the gap.
We educate our children about loyalty, love, understanding, and hard work. Nothing more. We also teach them...
But what about the LGBTs, though? When do you lecture about that? Or do you let Disney do it? They let Disney and Netflix, right? Those are already powerful American entities that already bring the lecture. And then, I guess, like, they can use their own television to lecture about loyalty and other things.
Them that we have lands stolen by the criminal Zionists.
The rabbit replaces Nahul the bee, who gets his fun from tormenting cats and from throwing stones at a cage.
This is like political children's show, right? Al Jazeera, 14.7 million subscribers. This is what Asmongold was talking about.
Lion. The children get to watch Nahul's antics for several minutes before the show delivers the moral of the story. Don't try this at home. But Nahul didn't leave the show because of his naughty behaviour. The young viewers are told that the cuddly bee died because the Israeli siege on Gaza prevented him from reaching a hospital.
So, Asmongold was the violator for saying that, this is, how did he put it? That he doesn't like this culture? I don't know what Asmongold is talking about. They look like Democrats to me. They look like Californians, right? I mean, all cultures are the same. You may replace, like, the Californian culture with this. No difference, right?
The overtly political message and the use of violence has made the show controversial. But the programme makers are unapologetic about how they approach their younger audience.
Man, I wish I was in Gaza. You can actually say things. Like, you can actually speak your mind, right? There's no terms of service. There's no people saying that you're dangerous and you're asking for censorship. Hey, look, Asmongold, this is what you need to do. If you want to speak your mind, go in Gaza and you can talk about stuff there. And apparently, you're not going to get any guideline strikes. You're not going to get people forcing you to apologize. You're not going to get any of that. It's called free speech, right? It lacks in America, apparently.
We want to have children involved with the channel, and we care about their reaction to our programs. So we have live shows to make sure that the message is relayed the way we intended.
Perhaps the most famous scene from the children's show, a Mickey Mouse look-alike being beaten to death by an Israeli.
Yeah, I don't know how Asmongold could watch that and come to the horrible, bigoted conclusions that he did. Obviously, it's not true. Obviously, I gotta disavow. In fact, Asmongold himself apologized. I mean, what I saw on that channel is Twitch's culture. It's sort of like American Jeff Bezos level culture, right? Like, it's probably how the Twitch admins behave in their free time and how most of the content creators on Twitch think. I mean, maybe it's a little bit different, right? Because we do have some diversity. But at the end of the day, it's the same goal, the same spirit. Jesus Christ. All jokes aside, if you want to know my take about it, I feel about the people of Gaza exactly the same way they feel when we have, like, a problem happening in Europe, right? Because in Europe, we also had atrocities last couple of years. We know you had terrorist attacks, and we had a lot of other issues. And I understand that the people of Gaza were very sympathetic, like, they were saying that they disavow, and it's horrible, and we should stop. So I must, now reciprocate the exact same values and the exact same feelings. It's like, yeah, what's happening there? It's horrible. I wish it would stop. I don't know, like, really what it accomplishes. Like, regardless of how much I care about this issue that's happening halfway across the world, and I care a lot, it doesn't change things, right? Because, like, I'm not the one doing it. I'm not the one helping it. And there's nothing that I can possibly do in order to change the situation. But I understand there's a lot of people on Twitter that really care what content creators think. And if you don't think correctly, then you may end up losing sponsors, you may end up losing... So in that, like, if you put it that way, then I care a lot. Every single moment of my life, I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope it stops. Like, it was happening since before I was born. It's happening while I'm alive, and I'm pretty sure it will happen after I'm dead. But since everyone on Twitter wants me to care, then I gotta care, and I care a lot. I hope that it stops. Israel, Netanyahu, stop it. Please. Please, stop it. You're upsetting Twitch. It's like, okay, there we go. Asmongold, this is what you need to do. You need to also disavow. Well, actually, he did. He has an apology. All right, well, he apologized. Are we good? Are we good? It's like, what else do we need to do as content creators? Like, tell us. We'll do it. I mean, if you're saying that you're going to use community guidelines in order to get Asmongold to be quiet, then, well, if you put it that way, I mean, like, okay, now all of a sudden, different mindset, right? Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.